Hi everyone, it's the 28th of February 2018. I'm just starting a recording to see if I can follow through some of my trades today and show you the kind of thing we do at the Price Action Traders Institute. Okay, so I'll just flick through these pairs, taking a few trades. I'm holding a short on the Euro Japanese Yen, just waiting to see if that moves down where I want it to. The pound US dollar, I took an earlier trade on that and was stopped out, down 10 pips on that. I've taken a re-entry at 20 and the price is pulling way back at the moment, so see if that comes back down again. GJ, pound Japanese yen, I took an earlier trade on this and was stopped out for 12 pips and back in at 0-0 re-entry and seeing if I can push this trade down. It's already been back through 80 here. A couple of times it's come through 80, but we'll see if we can get it down here to 50. And if this starts to pick up momentum, if it starts to move strong how it did earlier, may even push it further than that. Nothing here. US dollar Japanese yen, I took this entry at 0.5 up here. Price Action Traders Institute criteria allowed me in on that trade. It's been down through 0-0, pulling back a bit at the moment, and I'm looking for further downside movement on that. And the Canadian dollar Japanese yen, I took this when it hit our criteria at 77. Price has come down, showing a bit of profit at the moment, looking for this price to move down further. New York Stock Exchange is only just open, so we've got plenty of time to play these trades out. Okay, I'll pause for a moment and come back if we see any changes. Hi, back again, just to give you an update. No difference. There's been some reversals on price action. It's very messy, very spiky at the moment, seeing nothing very clearly defined yet, apart from the pounds, which seem to be trying to push down further, get weaker. So EU, no change. EJ, Euro Japanese Yen, no change on that. Price is still hanging around, very, very close to my entry. Pound US dollar, it's been down, moved up, been down, and it's hanging around towards that low of day. Seeing it's really trying to push down now, but let's see what happens. Yeah, and the GJ doing the same. That's pushing down. It's through 80 and it's moving quite strong at the moment. Australian dollar, US dollar, no change. Australian dollar, Japanese yen, nothing. US dollar, Japanese yen, I punched out of that. Price was, the US dollar was getting strong and I punched out. I probably would have got stopped out anyway, so I managed to save a few pips on that. I lost 4 pips in all on the US dollar Japanese yen. Canadian dollar Japanese yen, still holding this. Price is moving down very, very slowly, very small candles, but at least it's heading in the right direction. And nothing changed on the New Zealand US dollar. Okay, I'll pause again and I'll come back if there's any changes. Hi, quick update. The pound's continuing to show this weakness. GJ, I've locked in 12 pips, 12 or 13 pips at the moment. And I'm looking for that 50 target a little bit further down, not much further to go. Pound US dollar, I've locked in 10 pips or 11 pips on this and it's way through that 0-0 level now, and I'm looking for 80 to take profit on that. It's getting very close to that now, but we're seeing nice strong moves at the moment on the pound getting weak. Let's just have a quick flick through, see the other pairs. CJ, I'm going to have to punch out of this fairly soon. We've got oil inventory news coming out at 3:30 London time, and that could affect the CAD pairs, the Canadian dollar pairs, so I'll punch out of that just before the news event. Quick flick through and see what else is going on. That's it really, those pound pairs moving down. Euro Japanese yen is still starting to move down again now, very, very slowly, but heading in the right direction. Okay, I'll pause again and come back if there's any changes. Okay, that pound dropped down nice and quick there. I'm actually out of all trades now. I've punched out of all my trades and seeing a reasonable profit for this afternoon. I'm going to wait and see what the Canadian dollar does during the oil inventory news. And so what I'll do, I'll come back then after the news just to see if I can get any trades off there. If not, I'll run through all what I've done this afternoon and go through my results as well. Okay, so I'll pause again now and I'll be back after the oil inventory news at 3:30 London time. Okay, the oil inventory news has just finished and didn't make a difference. It hasn't made a difference to anything for well over a year now, probably a year and 6 months. There's been no real movement on the Canadian dollar, which is the one that's usually affected by the oil inventories news. So I'm flat the market and finished for the day. I'll just do a quick recap here, run through the pairs and show you exactly what I did and explain how I took these trades and where I got out. I've finished a little early today. I could have sat with this a bit longer, and as it's playing out now, there's more pips to be had. But I was happy to get out with a reasonable profit fairly quick today. So let's start with the EJ. EJ, I took this at 79 up here. Hit our criteria, got in that trade there. I was looking for further downside movement. Price moved down, and the EJ, I took 20 pips on that. When price got down to here, I punched out of that and gave me 20 pips. Okay, so that's the EJ. GU. Okay, GU, criteria was hit here, and I took this down, brought it all the way down here, just before the target level that I was aiming for. I punched out of this down here, and the GU, I took 33 pips on that. Moving on to GJ. On the GJ, again, entry criteria was hit there. I had a re-entry on this as I've been stopped out once on this, and I took profit way down here. GJ, that gave me 41 pips, and let's just move through the rest of these pairs. AU, I had no trades there. AJ, no trades. UJ, no trades. UC, no trades. US dollar, Canadian dollar. My entry was here, and I took profit here. And the CJ, that gave me 15 pips. So, total for today. So initially I took the GJ, got stopped out, GU got stopped out for 10 pips, and the UJ I punched out of that for 4 pips. So that was minus 26 pips I was down. And then with those other trades, the GU I took 33 pips, GJ I took 41, CJ was 15 pips, and the EJ was 20 pips. So that gave me 109 pips, giving me a net today of 83 pips. Okay, so reasonable day, nice short day as well, which is what I really wanted. Didn't really want to hang around too long in the market today. Last day of February, it's always nice to have a winning day at the end of the month as well. Okay, so plus 83 pips today. I'll finish off here and get back with another video as soon as I get a chance. Thanks very much.